Yes, sir. Yes, I'm listening. I'm all
Yeah,
ears.
yes, all years. Ah,
Yes.
see, I'm connecting. I'm connecting with my Bluetooth. Yeah.
Oh,
So how is life?
everything is fine, sir. Fantastic.
Mhm.
And how is your
Good.
health, sir? Are you okay with
Yeah,
that
health, like
circumstance?
because it's severe, extreme climate is very cold, -2, -3. So most of the day, some cold, cough, pulling on. So how is otherwise things? How are the kids?
Yes, sir. They are also doing great. And today is Sunday, so everything is a
Mhm.
bit slow today.
Aha, okay, okay. So any plans for Sunday going out or
Don't know, sir.
dining, lunch out? Mhm,
Lunch, my husband and my younger one, they are going out for lunch, and I'm
mhm,
not interested. So I am going to stay at home along with my
mhm,
elder one. Evening, we may go out,
mhm.
sir, to some park
Oh,
or somewhere, some shopping.
okay. How's your course, that master's in English course?
Yeah, first semester is over, sir. Now second semester
Mhm.
is yet to start, and during January or February, have exams, semester exam.
In January, you will have the second sem exams.
Yes, sir.
Then first year will be over.
First year will be over.
Yeah, then one more year.
One more year.
Hmm. Hmm. That's excellent. That's good.
Okay.
So after 2 years, you will be Mahalakshmi Engineering with MA in English.
Main English.
BTech, BTech, MA.
ME and MA.
ME and MA.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So how's the
And
classes
we saw
going
your videos with other YouTubers as well, sir. It was really
on?
fascinating. It was wonderful, thought-provoking session, I would say.
Which
I
one?
just
Which one?
so with someone with Priyanka, ma'am. I don't know. I don't
Priyanka
know who.
Kataria.
Priyanka Kataria and another ma'am with. She has recently started her channel.
Mhm.
I forgot
Who
her name.
recently started
Her
channel.
channel.
Hmm.
One ma'am,
Sunita?
no sir,
Sunita?
no
Hmm.
sir. She is well versed in writing and she wants to speak something. So she has started channel and she is doing conversation like that. She told.
Neha?
No
Neha?
sir,
Neha
no
Rana?
no
Hmm.
no no. Someone
But in
new
between,
sir. New.
like I had some new learners, and they
Mm.
were telling that they regularly watch Mahalakshmi ma'am's
Oh,
videos.
okay.
So how about your classes? Your classes with
No,
English
sir.
education?
I have recently gave pass for my class because now I tried my hands at newspaper reading and some book reading, English book
Mhm,
reading, and I'm
mhm,
just taking notes from everything. So I don't find time for taking providing class. So
mhm.
probably from January I may start it, sir.
So you have started reading newspapers. Then what else?
Some books, sir. Last Sunday I have bought some books, and so now I am reading all those books, and I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
A student is always learning. A learner will always learn, and the same thing holds true for a teacher as well as a coach as well. The coach also should be a perpetual learner, continuous learner, because you have to learn many things, and in the meantime, you have to unlearn because you might have learned something in the wrong way,
Mm,
like for example, some pronunciation or the grammar. Okay, so you have to unlearn that and then learn.
learn. Okay.
Okay. Have you heard about, I don't know whether I have told you about one Richard Feynman. Richard Feynman, Richard, Richard Feynman. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Okay, sir.
He's a scientist in physics. In physics, he got Nobel Prize. So he has floated a theory
Okay.
in learning. In learning, if you are learning something, how do you know that you have learned it completely? You have learned it perfectly. How do you
Okay.
know that? You may feel that, yes, I know that. I know all, for example, all the 12 tenses I know. I know what is reported speech. I know what is passive voice, active voice. I know what are the parts of speech. noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, everything. I know how to write. I know many things in English. But how do you reconfirm that you know that? Whatever you are
Okay.
claiming, you claim to be an omniscient, know everything. So how do you prove that?
When I use or when I use it correctly, sir, or when I
Yeah,
teach someone the
for
same
example,
thing.
you know what is present perfect tense.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you feel that you know present perfect tense perfectly, try to teach that to anyone.
Mm.
And while teaching, you will get stuck at some point.
Okay.
Then note down where did you get stuck.
Mm.
And after teaching, go back and learn only that part where you got stuck. Clear that. If you got stuck at three places, you relearn that three places.
Mm.
And you should be able to teach like any concept to a small child and to an adult. This is like, while teaching, you teach. So now imagine you don't have a chance to teach. Okay, take a mobile phone, record your teaching, and just take a topic and teach.
Mm.
So tell me one topic which you are very confident. Can you teach what is present perfect tense?
Okay, sir.
Richard Feynman method. I will ask
Okay.
some questions. Yes, I if I have any doubts, I will ask.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
consider I'm your student.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead, please.
Is present perfect tense is one among the tenses. We have 12 tenses, and present perfect tense is one of them. We use present perfect tense to showcase the completion of an action. See, for example, I have finished my homework in this time. This is an example for present perfect tense. Here, it doesn't mean that when I finished my homework. The only thing is I have finished. The homework is over. I no longer have to do my homework hereafter. So the when it emphasizes the completion of action, we go with present perfect tense. You don't need to know the time, exact time when you use the present perfect tense. This is the first usage. The second usage, if you complete certain action just before the speaking, she has just gone to the neighbor home. The action is completed just before the speaking. That time you can use the present perfect tense. And your experience, I have gone to Delhi once or twice. This is my experience. I have gone there, and yet I may go somewhere else in my lifetime. So, in order to tell your experience, you can use present perfect tense. And here some keywords we use when we are expressing our thoughts in present perfect tense, like still, yet, um, almost, um, uh, then
Since, for,
since is for, from,
ever, never,
ever, never, is
before.
ever since, before,
Mhm, mhm.
since then. These are all some keywords which we use mainly when we are expressing our thoughts in present perfect tense. That's all, sir.
So you said if the action is all completed, and then you can use I have done my homework. Why not I did my homework?
Yes, I did my homework means we don't know whether it is over or not. You can, I
I
did
did.
my
I
homework.
did.
That
Past tense.
means past tense. That is no longer connected now. You did your homework yesterday. I did my homework. I did my yesterday's homework. So that is over. But for today, for recent, you have to use present perfect. That is no longer connected with your past actions, past events.
If I say I have lived in Bangalore for 10
Okay.
years, I
Okay.
have lived in Bangalore for 10 years. It's an action, completed action. I have lived in. So can I say I lived in Bangalore for 10 years, or I have lived in Bangalore? Is it both same, or what's the difference?
No. Actually, I lived in Bangalore means now you are not living in Bangalore anymore. You came out of Bangalore and you are saying that I lived in Bangalore for certain years.
Okay,
I have lived in Bangalore means you have recently come from Bangalore, or you are saying that your experience. I have lived in Bangalore for 10 years.
that's my experience.
That is your experience.
But do you mean that I'm no longer living in Bangalore?
When sir, I lived in Bangalore means you are no longer living in Bangalore.
I have lived in Bangalore for 10 years.
Recently you came from Bangalore, or still you are in Bangalore.
Oh, that is also there. If I say I have lived in Bangalore for 10 years, it can mean that until this day I've lived 10 years, or it can mean
Sir,
I
actually,
see. Imagine I see. I say you are talking about Bangalore. Oh, Bangalore is there. Bangalore traffic is bad, but Bangalore weather is good. All these things about Bangalore. So I say I know Mahalakshmi. I know Bangalore even better than you. I have lived in this city for 10 years. I have lived in this city 10 years, so I know in and out of Bangalore very much. What does it mean? What does it mean? I still continue to live here, or I can say, Mahalashmi, I had lived in Bangalore for 10 years. That is also okay.
yes, sir, that is
If
also
I
okay.
if I if I don't continue to live in Bangalore, so I can say I lived in Bangalore for 10 years,
Yes.
or I can say I had lived in Bangalore for 10 years. Or the worst case scenario, I can say I have lived in Bangalore for 10 years. Or I have been living in Bangalore for 10 years. So, four things I can say. Do you think all the four are right, or four are wrong? Or one is wrong, one is right, one is wrong, one is right? How do you explain these four things about the same thing? You know better than me what is Salem. So you can say,
Mm,
don't tell me all those things, sir. I have lived in Salem for 10 or my 25 years or 30 years because it's your native place.
mm.
It's your
So
native place.
that means there is a chance that I may go there and live there further.
Okay.
Yes.
So if I
That is an
say
experience.
I have lived in Salem for 10 years, there are two possibilities. One is you are no longer living in Salem. You have that experience of living in Salem for 10 years. Now you are living in Coimbatore.
Mm,
That is one thing.
that is
Or second option is I have lived in Salem for 10 years and you may be continuing to live in Salem. That two options are there from the context. From the context, we have to understand that answer.
mm,
See, if I know that you are currently living in Coimbatore, then if you say, sir, don't talk too much about Salem, I have lived there for 25 years, that means you are no longer, I know from the context, you are no longer, but you are living in Coimbatore.
okay.
If you really want to tell or to indicate or imply that you are living in Coimbatore or Salem and you have been living there for 10 years, then you should say, I have been living in Salem for last 30 years. That
Mm.
means you continue
Still,
to
I'm
live.
living there. Mm.
Still, I'm living there. There is no other options. But if you say, I have lived, so two options are there. Either you're talking about your experience of living in Salem, or you continue to. Then that which one is there from the conversation you have to get. Okay.
Okay.
Or if you no longer live in this, you can say, I see in my life, I lived 10 years in Bangalore. I lived 10 years in Salem. I 10 years in Coimbatore. before I moved to Mumbai.
Yes. Two actions.
So before now, that means you are now in Mumbai,
Mumbai.
and before shifting to Mumbai, you lived 10 years in Bangalore, 10 years in Salem, 10 years in Coimbatore.
Mm.
Okay? Or you can say, before moving to Coimbatore, I lived 15 years in Salem. Now there is no connection with the present. We are talking about entirely about some past things.
Past. Mm.
So why this is the Feynman's technique? Like you try to teach someone, and if you don't have anyone, these days we don't get people to talk. Like it's very hard. Like and you are so intelligent, you understood what I am explaining. Do you think that all your students will be able to follow what you speak about
Absolutely.
perfect tense? It's difficult, right? You need the basic level. Then you can scaffold, you can build on that.
Build on. Mm.
Yeah. So what you do is you just record. Yes, today's lesson is about present perfect tense. You teach all the aspects. And you should give the examples, daily example. So for example, if I come to your place and I'm asking, hey, I want to meet your husband, where is he? If you have two answers, you can say he went to Delhi,
Mm.
or you can say he has gone to Delhi.
Mm.
What is the right answer? I'm asking for your
He
husband.
has gone to Delhi, sir. If he is not here and he has gone to
Yeah,
Delhi,
because
not returned.
so it has a connection with the present.
Present.
Like present, I have lost my keys, so I
Mm.
cannot enter my house. I
Yes.
have lost my keys. The present connection is I'm not able to open my door and enter. My husband has gone to Delhi, so he is not here.
Yeah. Mm.
My husband went to Delhi last
Last
year.
year.
You
Yes.
should mention a time
Time.
period, a finished time period when you're talking about past tense. But when you're talking about a present perfect tense, it is just a statement. I don't care when he went to Delhi. He has gone to Delhi. He is in Delhi. You cannot meet him. You cannot talk to him. Whether he went yesterday, last week, last month, I don't care. In such case, or when you are talking about an experience, when you are talking about something which has a connection in the past and it is there, it is like a bridge.
Bridge.
You take the first step on the bridge and you take 100 steps and reach the other side. The first step and the last step has got a connection. See, I have crossed this bridge several times. I have, so you have that experience of crossing. I have lived in Mumbai for 10 years. You have the experience of living in Mumbai for 10 years. The experience of that. So these four usages, right?
Okay.
So where if what happened?
My daughter, she's asking
So
something.
when if at any point of time, if you are stuck, relearn that
Yeah,
one
yeah.
more.
Mm.
So this is Richard Feynman's technique of learning and testing how far you have learned, how
Mm.
far you have reached in learning that concept.
Okay,
And
sir.
this concept, if you are explaining to anyone, similarly when you are talking, when you are speaking, sometimes you get stuck. You get stuck, you fumble, you stumble, you forget the vocabulary. Okay, after the conversation, just go back and do the Feynman's technique. Why I fumbled? Why I could not recall that particular word I learned? Fix that errors. In the next conversation, you will be too good.
Mm.
This is the theory in writing. This is the theory in life. This is the theory in learning, talking, and spoken English.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
She wants to see TV, so she's asking me permission. Shall I see TV?
Okay. Had
Okay.
your breakfast?
No, sir, not yet after this.
What are you planning?
I have prepared, sir, buri with potato. Fine, fine, good. I have prepared
All
and
right.
did everything in my kitchen and came for the session.
Today we had a small get together because
Okay.
this is next month we are moving out of this place. My
Oh,
daughter's graduation is in December. December on 12th. So after that we are moving out of this place. So we invited some of our Indian friends for a tea, for a high tea. High tea. What is high tea? What is high tea?
which snack?
High tea mean just for a tea means tea and some light snacks. High tea is tea with some many items. Tea,
Oh,
dosha, masala dosha, vada, thai
along
vada,
with
cutlet,
Tiffin.
many items. Yeah, many
Okay.
items. Not any chapatis or rice. Then it becomes a dinner.
Dinner.
Then it becomes a dinner. This is high tea.
High tea.
We invited them for high tea, so there will be many snacks, heavy
Okay.
snacking, samosas, cutlets,
Oh,
vada, thai vada, sambar vada, pav bhaji, many things.
who is going to prepare, sir? Or you are going
All
to
done,
prepare?
party over. They all gone.
Over.
Yeah. It's,
Okay.
it's 9 o'clock. They all
Yes.
came at 5 o'clock, so it was like 5 to 7, 5 to 7:30. Then they all left. Okay, then take
Okay.
care of your
Take care.
kids. Take care. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank
Bye
you
bye.
so much.
Bye bye.